Good afternoon, friends. In this tutorial, we'll learn about CSS padding. If you see my previous video of margin, it will be easy for you to understand how to use padding. It's almost the same. Let us create a HTML file. Inside the file, we have linked a style sheet h1 tag. Inside div tag, there are two p tag with some content. We have given selector class x1, class px2. So styling h1 tag text align center. See, text align center. Give a border. Let us give a border 1 pixel solid red. See, the border is given. Now let us clear margin, padding and border. If you inspect any website and see the CSS, you will see the margin is created at the top from outside to inside. The content, if you give some margin, say for example 20 pixel, it will push the content margin at the top. So from top side, content will be pushed down. But if you give padding, the padding space will be pushed out from the content. That's why padding is at the inside. After margin, then the border space, then padding space. Let me clear again. The padding space is created from the content to the outside. Suppose 25 pixel, if you give padding in all side, 25 pixel space will be pushed out from the content, 25, 25, 25. And if you use margin 25 pixel, the margin will be created from the outside to the inside. The content will be pushed out, then the border, then the padding. So that's why I used border here. Let's use border 5 pixel solid red. Now use margin from all side 50 pixel. See, inside this content margin is at the outside 50 pixel. Let's use 100 pixel, 200 pixel. That will be better to understand. See, this is 200 pixel left side to top side, bottom side, 200 pixel margin. Then the border space is occupied 5 pixel. Now if you use padding, padding is also, you can write padding top, padding bottom, padding left, padding right. Let us write it first for better understanding. Padding 50 pixel top. Now padding right, padding bottom, padding left. See what is happening. See, the content is pushing the padding space outside. Content is fixed, but the space 25 pixel is pushed outside. The border is pushed outside 50 pixel. So border was pushing outside due to using 50 pixel padding. Margin is pushing outside to inside. Padding is pushing inside to outside. That is the difference. Now we can use this padding with shorthand. Padding 50 pixel. That means top right, bottom left. From all four sides, padding is created. Now let's create 200 pixel padding. See, the content is still at the middle, and 200 pixel is pushed out, and a space is created. But if we use margin normally content is pushed from outside to inside. Now what else I want to show? P dot x1 inside the CSS div border 2 pixel solid blue. Let's see, we have given div in the content inside the div. We have given border inside the content of the div. Total content is bound inside the border. Now if you use padding here in p tag and this p tag, we can do that. P dot ex1 padding 50 pixel. Let's see, I'll make it clear. The first p tag content is creating padding from all four sides. I mean, it pushes 50 pixel outside in all four sides, but the padding was not given in the this p tag. Now how to use padding in that p tag? P dot ex2. Let's use to define more clearly border 1 pixel solid gray. Now see, there is a border created for this content. Now give padding all side 50 pixel. Padding 50 pixel is created. Without padding, let us use margin. What happened? Let's see the difference of padding and margin. Pixel. Margin means the border and the content are inside, and margin is created above the content, above the border. Now if you use padding inside along with the margin, then what happened? Padding is created outside the content, it pushed out, the space is created, and margin is created above the border. That's what I have shown you in this picture: margin, then border, then padding. So now I hope I am able to let you understand what is margin, how to give margin, how to give padding. Now The padding and margin giving system is almost the same. In shorthand, if we use padding 25 pixel, 50 pixel, 75 pixel, that means it gives padding clockwise, top, right, bottom, left. If we use three property, three value, then top, this is bottom, and this 50 pixel is left and right, middle one. If we use two values, top and bottom, and 50 pixel will be left and right. If we use one value in all four sides, it will take 25 pixel padding. It will give 25 pixel padding. So I hope you understand clearly and very clearly. Now another one important topic is box sizing. Use the box sizing property to keep the width at 300 pixel no matter the amount of padding. If we use padding 25 pixel space will be created around the content. But if we use box sizing border box, what will happen? Let's see, width 300 pixel. This is with 300 pixel width, and padding is created outside. Margin is above the border. Now if we use box sizing property and write the value border box, what happened? Let's see. This is contain inside the box. Let's remove the padding and margin. What happened? See, there is no padding and margin, and the uh, content is contained inside the 300 width border, but the position with 300 pixel box sizing border box, and if we remove this, we'll not see any border. See, we'll just see a content with 300 width. Now let's give the border margin 50 pixel. Use the margin 50 pixel, not the border. Margin 50 pixel. So it creates margin from all sides. Now if we use the padding 50 pixel also, what happened? So it creates padding outside of the content. Margin outside of the border, then padding space, then the content. So using border box sizing border box is very important. You can decorate in any content nicely in any place using box sizing border box. Thank you very much for watching this video. Continue watching. Please subscribe my videos.